Hello children, welcome to the channel Learn It Simple. So as we have learning about the morphology of flowering plants, in that we have learned about the roots, stem and leaves. In today's video we will be learning about the inflorescence. Okay, so what is inflorescence? Inflorescence is the arrangement of flowers, okay, the axis of a stem, okay, which bears many flowers, cluster of flowers. Their arrangement is called as the inflorescence. Okay, so now depending on the you can say whether the axis have a continuous growth or it is terminated. There are two types of inflorescence. One is the racemose inflorescence and other is the cymose inflorescence. Racemose inflorescence, in this the growth, can you see this here at the apex of this flower, if of this inflorescence there is no flower, okay, and at the base there is a mature flowers we can see, okay. So here the growth is what? The continuous growth. The growth is indefinite. Growth is indefinite. And how is the growth of flower is taking place? It is in acropetal order. Acropetal order, that is older at the base and younger at the apex. Okay, so older at the base and younger at the apex. Okay, so this type of arrangement of flowers on a floral axis is called as a racemose inflorescence. Okay, then there are certain plants which shows the axis of the floral axis of the stem, okay, they terminate to produce a flower. At the tip of the floral axis there is a mature flower, so there is a termination. The growth is indefinite here, it is not indefinite. The growth is terminated, okay, because of the presence of mature flower, okay, and the younger flower is at the base. Okay, so here the growth of flower takes place in basipetal order. Basipetal order, okay, that is younger at the base, older at the apex. Okay, so such type of inflorescence is called as the cymose inflorescence. So these are the two basic type of inflorescence which is found in different plants. Okay, there are also different types of inflorescence you can see in different flowering plants, such as corymb inflorescence, there is a capitulum, then there is a umbel inflorescence. So there are different types of inflorescence are seen in different flower, okay, different plants, okay. So this arrangement of flower on a floral axis is called as the inflorescence. Now how the flowers are produced? The shoot apical meristem, they get modified into the floral meristem, and hence there is a formation of a floral axis, okay. So this I'll show you some pictures of the racemose inflorescence and the cymose inflorescence further in this video. So this is the image of Caesalpinia pulcherrima flower inflorescence. So can you see the flowers are arranged in a acropetal succession, that is older flower at the base, the mature flower at the base and the younger flower at the apex. So this is an example of racemose inflorescence in the Caesalpinia flower. This is another example of racemose inflorescence in Cassia fistula flower. Cassia fistula inflorescence. So the younger at the base, older at the base and younger at the apex. So there is an indefinite growth of this inflorescence. This is the inflorescence of copper pod plant, also called as peltophorum, okay. So here also there is a racemose inflorescence, the older at the base and younger at the apex. So this is the racemose inflorescence example. So this is the inflorescence of mustard plant, Brassica juncea. So here also the younger at the apex and the older flower is at the base. So this is also a racemose inflorescence. Another picture of Brassica juncea, the racemose inflorescence of Brassica juncea mustard plant. The flower of Gulmohar, Delonix regia. This is the inflorescence of Gulmohar flower, that is Delonix regia flower inflorescence. So it is also showing racemose inflorescence. This is the Nerium inflorescence showing a cymose inflorescence. The older flower is at the apex and the younger flower is at the base. Can you see in the picture? So this is the cymose inflorescence of Nerium plant. This is another image of begonia plant showing cymose inflorescence. The younger one is at the base and older one is at the apex. So this is begonia plant inflorescence. This is the inflorescence of Calotropis plant, Calotropis procera, showing cymose inflorescence. The older at the apex and the younger at the base. Okay, showing a cymose inflorescence. So this is the image of Hibiscus rosa sinensis showing solitary cyme inflorescence. Okay, the floral axis terminate to produce a single flower. Okay, so it is a solitary inflorescence, solitary cyme, as it is terminating the growth of floral axis. Okay, this is another picture of inflorescence which I captured the plants nearby my area. It is a picture of a plant called as a flat beans. Okay, so this is the inflorescence of flat beans, which is racemose inflorescence. So here are many inflorescence. So racemose inflorescence is the of this flat beans. I also show you some other inflorescence. So this is a tridax flower which is appearing like a flower, but it is a inflorescence. It is having a two types of flowers, ray florate and disc florate. Okay, so they are arranged at a capitulum. So such type of inflorescence is called as capitulum. Another is the sunflower. So it is also appearing like a single flower, but it is a compound. Okay, it is a bunch of flowers are there. Okay, so this is it is also showing capitulum inflorescence. Okay, so it is actually the inflorescence, not the flower. Okay, so capitulum. So like this, on the receptacle the flowers are arranged. So ray florates and disc florates are arranged. So this is of sunflower. So can you see the disc florates and ray florates? The petal like the bracts like structure is there. It is the ray florate which is outside, and inner side there is a disc florate which is a fertile part which consists of the ovary. This is the example of umbel inflorescence. So this is the umbel inflorescence, how the flowers are arranged. See, this is another example of umbel inflorescence. It is in the plant of coriander herb. It shows this type of inflorescence, umbel inflorescence. Apiaceae family, Umbelliferae family shows the umbel inflorescence.